what's up, guys? So today is gonna be like a second or part two on how I was able to top tick um, this one trade. All right, so we're gonna start on the higher time frame. So on the higher time frame, we have a key level, which is gonna be a liquidity right here. All right. On this, so let me just go ahead and go back. So on this, we have our 4-hour PD array resting below. Our next candle happened. This is when I gave a call out on my Discord to have your eyes on. So right here, after I noticed that we swept this high time frame PD array, I would then, I don't even have it on here. Hold on. I need to customize this. So on this, you have our high or a turtle soup, basically. We would then focus on the same 4-hour candle. It's a more high probability if we have a PD array underneath, like on the outsides, which we do. Key level is right here. Key level is right here. As we swept this, creating our turtle soup, I would then scale down onto the 15-minute using your time frame alignment for those of you that know that. I need to make this, I need to change the color on this. One moment while I fix this. Okay, so after seeing this huge sweep, I'd expect this key level to be a safe swing point for your stop loss. So since I'm on a 15-minute time frame, what do we notice here? We notice there's also a BPR, 15-minute BPR, and I'm not worried about ES. ES on here didn't sweep our key level, so this trade that I would show you would be invalid on ES. So on NQ, just think of it as high support, high time frame support, and resistant levels in those terms, if you understand that. What I do is I mostly enter on a 5-minute time frame for more precise entries, but or 1 minute. I guess it depends. But with the time frame alignment, if you're spotting a 4-hour key level, scale down to 15-minute for an entry. But right here, as we see 15-minute BPR, on a 5-minute, we also see the alignment as well. So I gave a call out on my Discord. I said eyes on 23066. So that would be right here. And what I use for a more accurate entry is we're going to use our OT right here. So we're just going to mark the high and the low. So I think I moved it like right up here. What did I say? 266. Yeah, 266. So everything is all lined up right here. We have a key level which will support our stop loss. You would put either, depending on your risk, I mean, you could put it above the 0.78, and then our main target would have been right up here. But if you want to be safe, for a guarantee, knowing that this level is safe, we would put our stop loss right here and target the opposite side that is also supported with another key level. So right here, 23,066 is where you would have entered. You would have stayed on a 5 or 15-minute time frame. This would have had a carryover for Asia, so you would definitely have a limit set. And with that also supported, we also had like an hourly fair value gap right here to know that once we tap that level that I marked out, we would then start going back down into this level, which in my Discord, I mentioned that Asia would end up tapping into this. So, as you guys can see, we tapped into it. This is a top tick entry, like I said. So, stop loss right here. TP, you guys can go here, the bottom, middle. I go just directly at that line that I marked out. This would have been an overnight trade. So you see Asia come up here. Usually London manipulates up or down. So as Asia is consolidating in this hourly time frame, we have London that bounces back up. And we also had my take profits would have been in this hourly. So I would have been in profit right now. And because ES, so there's always a pro and con, something that'll be with and against you on your trades. We gotta keep in mind that we also have a pair, correlated pair. We had a high time frame, equal highs right up here. So that's what I had to keep in mind, which is why I still had my stop loss up here. If you had TP1 right here, you would have brought down your stop loss, but I kept it up here. Just in case of the volatility of New York opening happening. So as you guys can see, Asia consolidated, manipulated. What you would expect is New York to be distributing, but got to keep in mind, usually when New York market opens, we have a manipulation and then our distribution again. So marking out your highs with everything. You had are manipulated up from market or New York market open. And then after just seeing that, you probably could have just brought your stop loss a little bit down. I mean, we're already down here, so yeah, you probably down to here, right here, something like that. And then boom, TP hit. Yeah, top tick that shit. Simple as that. And what I can show you guys right now is we have this upcoming trade going on right now. Let me get rid of this real quick. Same thing right here. What do we notice? It's talking about the same key level. We had a liquidity sweep right here, or our previous level. Turtle soup is right here. Turtle soup is right here. We are so far respecting this high time frame PD ray. I think we're just gonna stay like this. So since this is spotted on a 4-hour time frame, you would then go on to 15 minutes. Either find a 15-minute entry off of inverse or order block, which would be like, this could be your breaker, pretty sure. And, you know, find your entry. I'll just do a little small buy. Stop loss would be at the bottom of the PD ray, the respective PD ray. this is just a small example. Um, yeah, I mean, so far, I mean, this is what I think you can get right here. But because of this range, it doesn't seem like we have any inversions as of right now, so can't really get a clear bottom tick on this. But for me, on what I was seeing, it was kind of expected. You know, if you focus on the higher time frame still, obviously in a bullish trend, you got to keep in mind internal range, external range of liquidity. As we hit external range of liquidity, we hit internal range of liquidity, targeting external range of liquidity again. So I would have set my limit down here. Um, and as you tell, tapped into it, and hopefully be expecting a reversal all the way up here, which would then create a market maker model for those of you that know that. Boom, 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 boom. Kind of looks like a cervix, but yeah, that's my take on everything. Hopefully you guys learned something. Um, that's how I bottom top tick. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. So I made one video. This is gonna be second video on this top tick trade. That was able to, and that's if you guys want to hold it all the way across. Um, but keep in mind other previous sessions is gonna be in your way with everything, plus the correlated pair. So keep in mind of all of that. Oh shit! I thought I expanded my TP. Just realized. But yeah, this is what I'm expecting for this. This is live market right now, so should be all good. Hopefully, depending on the market conditions. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment. Um, in my YouTube bio, it should have the link of my um, Discord if you guys are interested in joining. Sometimes I would give a free call out on top and bottom ticks. Um, but yeah, community to be with like minded others and someone to hopefully guide you through your journey on trading. So, but yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.